That's
Good morning and welcome to Kingdom Talk. My name is Dr. Thurston Willoughby, and I am here. I know y'all looking like, who's that beautiful lady he's with? This is my new friend, and I'm going to have her introduce, tell you who she is. First, let's do this. We announced publicly that we were going to go live at 10 a.m. We showed up early. So, ta-da, here we are. We are live on location this morning. We usually film Kingdom Talk at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This morning, this is a special broadcast. Our phone lines are not open, so so don't call because if you do, we won't be able to answer. But we are live on location, and then we're going to repurpose our video again tonight. So those of you um, that are watching now, you're going to see this replay and it's going to look like we're live, although we're not. It's going to be a replay, but we're here on location at Rivertown Crossings Mall. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
And I want to take a minute to introduce my friend Sheila. And am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Is it Sheila or Shella?
It's either or.
Either or? Okay. You all know I'll mess the name up, but I want to do that right. And we're here at her kiosk in Rivertown Crossings. And I can tell you this much. She made the bomb cake. What else did we get? We got muffins and oh my God. It's so I got this righteously. We're gonna blame her for it. Would you take a moment and introduce yourself and tell our viewing audience who you are and what is it Sweet Kisses Bakery? Talk to us about Sweet Kisses Bakery.
Well, I go by, my name is Michelle with the L, but people call me Shelle, uh, either or. I'm fine with both. Um, I grew up in Lansing. I have two children. Yes.
Okay.
Um, I'm 38 and I have two kids. I have a 19 and a 32-year-old boy and a bonus child. Um, I started learning how to bake when I was a kid. Used to be in the kitchen with grandma, watching cooking shows, and it was my dream to always open my own bakery. So that's what I did. Um, my partner came up with the Sweet Kisses Bakery. I was looking for a name, and since I could, so I was like, yeah, I got the vision. We just need a new thing. So came to Sweet Kisses Bakery,
Awesome.
and I started.
So how long have you been in business?
I've been in business for 3.5 years. Uh, this is my first year as off,
Okay.
uh, but I bake from my home,
Okay.
and I do like customize cakes for people, especially over Christmas. I do cakes for their daughters and partners.
Awesome. Awesome. Um, let's start off at the top of the hour. If someone wanted to contact you, I got your yeah, I got her business. Could you let
So if you want to contact me, I am on Facebook as Sweet Kisses Bakery. You will see the type that in, and then my logo will pop up, and you can inbox me from there, or you can go to my personal page on Facebook. It's Conscious Shell, and inbox me from there. And my phone number is on Facebook too. So if you go to Sweet Kisses Bakery, my number is up there, and I tell people to text me, and then I will contact you with that. And my website to my bakery is on my Facebook too.
awesome. Awesome. That's great. So let's unpack how you got to where you are. Off camera we talked about just getting the story. Now in the hood, y'all know we say this T. You want to know, right? So share with us what you're most comfortable sharing. I think one of the things that folks are familiar with is spiritual,
Yes.
right? Uh, you participate.
Yes,
right?
yes, I do.
So you're currently in
Yeah,
Spring GI.
every Tuesday.
Okay. Before you got to Spring GI, I'm sure there was some challenges. It's always for entrepreneurs. There's some challenges. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
I I did have a lot of challenges. Starting up with my baby. Uh, a lot of negative thoughts. Oh, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. Or is I'm doing this good enough? Um, it's like, okay, I put myself out there and then I failed. So it's like, okay, let me retry it again. Come at it a different way. Uh, before I got into GR, my coworker was like, you should try it. She was telling me, I don't know if you've heard of Honeybee's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Honeybee Kitchen. She's my new friend that I
Okay.
met at work.
Oh.
And she was just telling me about GR Spring. And prior to that, other people say, you should start there. You should sign up for it.
Sure.
So I'm like the third time I hear it on national. So she came to me and she was like, I think that'd be great for you. I was like, oh, so I went to go tell my partner and I was like, I should try it. So now I'm in my fourth week in the class
Okay.
and I graduate soon.
Okay.
And I like this one.
Is you finding what do you find most helpful? So Spring GI, we're plugging you now. We're plugging.
I find it's helpful because the difference between a business mindset and then a person's personality. The difference between
Yes.
and how to balance both of them out. Because they talk about the mental health of a business mindset versus a personality mental health. It's like it's the same, but it's different in a kind of way.
Yes.
So
Yes.
learning more about that and then learning more about your finance and being like more like a social person to get your business out there. So it's a lot that they teach you.
They do. They do. They're so I was blessed to be uh, one of the a student in their very first class before they became Spring GR. They were called post-starters. And I remember I was so excited and was so nervous and full of anxiety the first night of class. I remember um, we were attending class over on Madison Street.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was amazing. It was a phenomenal experience. I remember pitch night. I don't know if they still do that, where they give you an opportunity to do what's called an elevator pitch
Oh, okay.
for your business. And so I remember all of that. I am where I am today, uh, business wise, uh, because of Spring GR. But certainly, I could not discredit the Lord, right? If it wasn't for God,
Yeah.
good to in my life, which I know we talked a little bit about what I do outside of the business part, you're involved in ministry, pastoring, and so forth. But Spring GR was my inroads. I learned so much. And in fact, I was sharing with you, I'm currently attending what's called Level Up. I think it's, if I'm pronouncing that, the name of the program is Cohort. So
Okay.
it's for individuals, who have, been successful and want to know how to scale up and so forth. And one of the pains in my business right now, which, or my wife's business, would be the accounting. I hate the accounting, right?
Yeah.
So they're just a really good overall program. So I'm encouraging. Listen, if you live in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or in Wyoming or Kentwood, look up Spring GR. Get connected because it's really good.
Yeah, it's very good. So far, my class has been amazing, and I was never like a person that always speak out and talk. So when they play you have, I'd be like, I raise my hand up and I'm talking, and it's
Yeah.
like, is that me? Yeah, that's me.
They definitely bring that out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they They make me feel like family, but then at the same time, they make me feel like a safe space to speak.
Yes.
Any type of problem you have, or how slow it comes out, they don't care. Being yourself and you actually speaking your truth. And they open you to open up. That's
Definitely. Now, one of the things that I recall hearing, I don't know if they coined the phrase spring GI, but no is always a yes.
yes.
If I'm articulating that correctly, in your line of work, getting to where you are now, you actually have a physical place where people can come, right, service them. I'm sure you've experienced those.
Yes. I was going to work downtown market and I was in there. But then God showed me something. He said, if you work here, they is going to take all your vision and go to you and shop. So I was like, so I meditate. So that's how I get my GPR.
Okay.
So I meditate on calling my asked him, what do you want to do? And he said, he showed me. I was like, okay, I'm back home. I'm getting ready. So I waited. And then more kept coming. We start calling, hey, okay, I was like, okay, fine. Okay. And then I was in the mall. Well, it started with a kiosk inside the town. You know, it's like Raza Plaza. That's
Okay.
State Park. Yeah. So I was in there, and the lady was like, "Oh, you know, what I'm saying you can pay goods." I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You can get a booth out here." I was like, "Okay." I said, "The guy, go downtown market. You want me here?" Okay. I said, so I was there for a couple of months. And then somebody came to my booth from the mall and was like, you know, they can do it at the mall too. You get better services at the mall. It's like, really? So, get that in my little book, wrote it down, and then I said, God, if you want me there, I will be there. And I was at the mall, took a picture of it. It took me a year to actually get it in because I had other stuff that I had going on.
Okay.
And then when I called a lady and she was like, you can do it for Halloween. I was like, really? So set up Halloween, did it for the weekend. I liked it and now it's over. Well, and I will be here until April, the middle of April. But I'm going to renew it so I can be here for day two. Because I want to be here for Mother's Day. It's coming up. And I will also have plans for Mother's Day to bring some mothers out.
Awesome. You guys heard it. You heard it here on Kingdom Talk. She's available. She's going to be right here. What's our entrance when we come into Rivertown? Just to give them an idea.
So when you come into Rivertown, if you're coming from the movie theater part, you're gonna make a left. But if you're coming from the other side, you're gonna make a right. And I'm next to across from Bath and Body Works, my favorite store. So I'm across from there.
Awesome. So that's an easy landmark right outside of Bath and Body Works.
And I'm only here from Thursday to Saturday from 10 in the morning to 8 at night.
Awesome. And your menu, it fluctuates a little bit as you're out here. Can you speak to that a little bit?
So my menu is it's all kind of items on here. Like this week, we got the banana pudding caramel cake. We got the sweet potato caramel donuts. We got them. We got the German chocolate. We got the triple chocolate cake. Um, we got chocolate chip cookies. We have the divine chocolate chip cookies. Um, we just got so much stuff coming. But each week it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different stuff. So like this week we ain't doing no cupcakes this week. So it's gonna be like cakes. And then the next following week we're gonna do cupcakes. And then I also got brownies, different types of brownies. Got the cookie butter coming. So it's gonna get me like whole bunch.
Now you do, um, would I be correct in saying you cater or
Yes,
special? Okay.
I cater to. I do customized cake. I like for you to take your dream of how you want your cake and put it into my hands, and I'll make your wishes come true. Because like you go to some stores, you know, like the Walmart, you don't even choose two different flavors, white or chocolate. No, if you got a favorite, real velvet, and the cake come to me, and I will make your dream come true. Like, because it's my gift to give back to y'all what God blessed me.
I love it.
So He blessed me with the hands to bake, and He blessed me with the hands to make people drink come true. So that's what I do.
Listen, there's somebody that's watching, right? That uh, is aspiring to become a business owner. But maybe they're, uh, still at the writing stage, aspiring to get the thought, take the thought from, you know, internal to getting it into a business plan, or maybe they've already written a business plan and they've stepped forward, but they've been told no so many times. The business plan now is back in the drawer, and you're just sitting idle. What could you say to them now to
I,
encourage?
I would say sometimes the no is not just from them, it's from God. So you have to look back and see what He wants you to do. What kind of business He wants you to have. Because the no's don't always mean it's a bad thing. You got to sit back and you have to watch and see what the man above want to give you. Because sometimes the business that you're going to open is not it may not be lined up what God got in store for you. So He might got something bigger in store for you, but you can't see it because you want something else. You want something else that He trying to give you, but you can't see it.
Yes. Yes.
And so I always say, clear your mind first, and then see your vision. So if you don't clear your mind, then the vision that you see is just only the thoughts that you hear. It's not vision. So if you clear your mind and you sit back and you watch it, then you can actually see what your vision is that God got.
I'm thinking of one of the texts that we often write the vision, make it plain, so that those individuals that's going to come along and grab hold of it, they can run with it. So we get before that. But what I love about the text is it continues on and it says, it may, though it tears, it sure will come to pass. You are an example of a vision coming fast. I've been watching, I like TikTok, Facebook, social media, and just kind of watch some of what you do and some of the products. Not some many of the products that you offer. It is amazing what you can do. How you take an idea, and whether it's, and I'm just saying this would be a cartoon character or whatever, and you pull it together, make it edible. I think that's fascinating. That's art.
Yeah, I just growing up, I always liked the art. I like how you can take food and you can just turn it to something, and it's just amazing. Like it's cool for me. That's my happiness. Um, but another thing, when you want to start a business, visualize, and see if you can see yourself. If you can see yourself doing, it. And if it's leaking, and if it comes back, that's me. It's great. Because this bakery, the love, I just said, I dropped it. I said, I'm not going to do it again. I ain't going to, like, push this to the back. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. Not. And it kept circling around. And it kept circling around. And I was like, okay, I see you, John. It's my situation today. So, and I'm here. Like, I'm not going to give up on it. Because I tried, but God said, no, this is what I'm trying. And then I have some, like, I got this inbox. Somebody that came here in the strawberry. And she said the strawberry cake was the best cake she ever had. She said it gave her warm feeling in her heart when she was a child. But you know how you get that first bite of cookie, you get that warmness. And she said she said it brought tears to her eyes. Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's what you're talking about. Like I want people to feel the joy, like they still have a heart in it when they bake, because you can feel it. So it's like if you can feel the heart, that if you can feel eat my baked goods and you feel warm in your heart, you know that you're still alive, and you know that you have uh, love inside you. So you can feel that. You can walk with that on your shoulders. Yeah. So it's a small way of just giving back.
You're doing an awesome job. Listen, if you're listening, I'm gonna look at make sure that this it's morning time. If you have comments, if you have questions, feel free to ask those questions. We're monitoring it live. You see us looking back here so we can see what's happening out on social media platforms. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask those questions. I would say now, if you're watching and you have a birthday party coming up, or anniversary, a wedding, you do wedding things?
Yes.
Okay. Anything like that, now is your time right now. Get in contact. You can ask the question, put your phone number, we'll make sure she gets that information. Could you for us one more time? Because I'm not at the studio and I don't have a technician with me, I can't type your information in. But could you tell us one more time?
So you can Sweet Kisses Bakery. You can find me on Facebook. Um, my number is 616-537-3588. Always text me if you want to do customized cake so I can know. Uh, or you can call me voicemail when you do that, just to leave your information so that then I get back to you. Most of my information is on Facebook, my Facebook page. So they have my website up there and it has um, my personal number. So,
Awesome. Awesome. So the direct connect with your Facebook.
yes.
You catch it on Facebook. Do that and tell them she is an amazing woman. She does great work. Uh, I think you were just was that the first day you were setting up when my wife and I came in?
I think that was the second day.
Second day, you were just coming in, I think, and she hadn't even finished setting up for the day, and we were already pulling stuff off. She asked, "We're gonna buy this. We're gonna buy." One, we want to support minority, minority. Did I say it right? Yeah, minority-owned businesses, and I'm trying to get my words to line up with what's in my head. So we certainly want to, promote and support uh, minority minority-owned businesses, but at the same time, you truly have the product.
Yes, thank you.
Respect it. What does the future look like for Sweet Kisses Speak?
Well, I want to take a big risk and expand.
Okay.
So I give people an example when they ask me. So you know how we got there, right? Say you know how we there, just to an argument, somebody just supposed to be listening to me, but they
Excuse me, folks. Do you know what time the store's open?
10. So you know how you sit on top of their thing, right? They're really not paying attention to what you're talking about.
Right.
Because they all thinking it, right? They act like they are. So I want to be in the kitchen with you. So you got like, say if you're going through something, so you make food.
Sure.
So you put all that into put the problem, going through sadness, and then you bake it off. And you take it out of the oven. You can bake some delicious food. So that means so then you eat it. All the feelings you had before you put it in there,
Right.
when you eat it, it's gone. But you're gonna feel the warmth of that cookie, not the finish you have before you put it in.
That's good. Okay.
So that's where I want to take it to, because I feel like um, mental health is very real, and I feel like people don't get enough of it who actually listen to me. And I want to be one to take the time, hopefully, that somebody never.
So cooking becomes, am I hearing you right? It becomes therapeutic.
Yeah.
Therapy. Girl, you own something. Now, when you blow up, you remember it. No, I'm just saying. I think that's amazing.
Yes, like if you do that, if you look at your problems like you're not that as bad as you thought, then you can get through it.
Yeah.
And on the other side, it's always the light. So that's what I want to see my audience house. I want to get like a little storefront, and then I also want to add like little stuff the kids can do. Kids can come in, they can draw. How they can, right? You know what? They can draw it, and I put it together. So it's like they have their own business as a kid.
That is amazing. So, uh, I know we're here in Grand Rapids, Wyoming, Kentwood area. Listen, business owners, counselors, um, workers in the medical field that's watching this, I need you to hear even what's not being said and get in contact with Shelle. This is a good connect. I think it will be divine. I used to work at a mental health institution. Um, uh, I won't go into naming facility, but I worked with so many people. You know, this could certainly be a help aid to the community.
Yeah, it's people don't see it like that. Because when I say that, they be like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Yeah, because like you sit on the couch and you have somebody tell you to just write it down and you just talk, and they not really responding, or they responding and not actually hear what they hear. So you have to listen here, not here. And I want to be the person that listens. You know what I'm saying? I want to help. And this is what God gave me.
It's where, you know what I always tell people, Lisa, it's funny how time flies. You know, yeah, this is
Yeah.
concept. I always tell folks, your words will obey when we believe what we say. The power of life and unlife sits in your tongue. And it's what we say, and what you're saying now is, I'm sure you said it before, you spoke your vision. It's alive, it's a living organism. And when you begin to speak what God gave you, you're repeating His words, and His words never return. So I'll tell you, I share that back into you this morning. What you are speaking, what you're saying you want to do, will come to pass.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. And you know, one phone call, one text message, you know, the right viewer listening, seeing this broadcast, make that connection. It's divine. God sets things up, He orchestrates it. We didn't know we were gonna meet a few
No.
days ago, right? And just like this, it was happening. And I believe that God is orchestrating it even now. It's divine that we're having Kingdom Talk live in the AM, right? Versus the PM. One phone call, one text message, one email, right? Can change the trajectory of speak. This is big. God's going to allow to happen what needs to happen um, in His time, and it's going to work out for your favor. He says, I know the thoughts and the plans I have towards you, of
Yeah.
good and not of evil. You know, bringing to if there's an expected end to all of this, and it's I'm telling you, it's marvelous inside. Go ahead, Annie.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's really what He got because I have big dreams. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I used to dream that I was gonna have this big building
Okay.
because I do hair too. I know you do hair.
Oh,
And
see,
that's
I didn't know
what it
that.
is.
Okay, okay.
So growing up, my dream was like I was gonna have this big building. So it was gonna be a salon and a hair store. No, a salon and a nail shop at the bottom on the first floor. The second floor was gonna be like a buffet, all you can eat. And then the third floor was gonna be like a gym workout. So that was the dream growing up, you know. But he said, no, I got something better. And he got me this. And I appreciate it. I am so humble and grateful for what he got. Even though we had our ups and downs, I still rock. Because he rocked with me, I rock with him.
That's right. And this is good. I know the Bible says, you know, don't despise the day of small things or humble beginnings. And I like that reference God, reference where it comes from. He gives us the ability to do this, to pick up. We don't do it on our own. So I admire that about you. In closing, I told you beforehand, I'm a talker, right? We keep talking and sharing. But in closing, what do you want our viewing audience? What do you want them to know about Sweet Kisses Bakery? What do you want to leave that?
Um, I want you to know about my Sweet Kisses Bakery. You get joy, you get love when you eat my baked goods. Also, I do meditate. So I speak affirmations into my baked goods. So you can feel every positive gratefulness affirmation that I speak into my baked goods. Um, everybody is welcome. Everybody. And any cakes, designs, anything that you have in mind, I can make it. Any flavor, any just anything. It, nothing is too big. I like to be put to a challenge. So if you got a challenge out there, put me to the test. I promise you, I'll be doing it. Just
Well, I tell you, this is really amazing. I think back. I'm going to say something. Just the spirit. I remember years ago, many years ago, before I ever got on this side of the camera, I used to. I was a lot. This is really a privilege to work with a spiritual father, and he invested in me to go to school. And I ended up liking graphic design. When I started school GR, that was the practice. And he used to always tell me, he said, son, God's got more than just this. You know, and I used to speak affirmations into me. Now here it is, half a hundred, a little over it. And many years ago, and I'm sitting here and I'm about to say something that he would say at the end of the broadcast. Uh, if this show is in syndication, it's called English. And it was his way of communication with community from the state house, right? It's political career. And I don't know, I guess I'm having a moment, but you heard it first here on Kingdom Talk, right? Listen, um, I appreciate you all for supporting Kingdom Talk, watching, sending in questions, uh, suggestions, social suggestions, supporting even financially. Many of you so, and that helps us do what we're doing here. I'm going to ask you today, those of you that are watching, please support Shelle, support Sweet Kisses Bakery. You can come here at Rivertown Crossings. What's the dates one more time?
Thursday through Saturday, from 10 in the morning until 8 p.m.
Awesome. So you have, I mean, all day while you're shopping. Victoria's Secrets is this way. Bath and Body Works is this way. Listen, when you come in, another landmark is the public safety. If you come in those doors that direction, as you said, the theater is upstairs, you know. So we just want you to get a visual for where she's at. Also, one more time, I know we're being redundant here, but if you repeat your phone number one more time.
It's 616 537 3588.
Awesome. All right. My name is Dr. Thurston Willoughby, your host. And again, we appreciate you for tuning in today. Those of you that didn't catch the beginning of the show, come back tonight. We're going to re air at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I appreciate you. I know God has many great things in store for you. You hang in there, keep doing what you're doing. And that dream that you were dreaming as a child, the 3 stories, keep dreaming big. I would never thought in a million years, right, that I would be the founder of an international Bible college. I never thought that, never dreamed that I would be a business owner. You know, I think now 5 different entities. I never thought that. Never thought that that would happen. But I dreamed when I was young. I had a dream. And so again, keep dreaming, but keep hope alive. No, keep dreaming. And the best is yet to come.
It's going to go that I can.
Really?
Yeah.
Calvin is good school.
But he decided to take that. I mean, so she decided this exactly what to get Grand Valley.
Grand Valley. Okay. All right. I got the music coming up. I got music coming up. Two parts to sing about. But now I can't get up to this too. This is amazing what you have. I'm gonna grab the camera. I'm gonna grab the camera and walk around the spot so you guys can see what it is. It's gonna be a little shaky. It's just a slide, unedited. Okay, we're gonna grab our camera and let's see if we can do it without. My finger is in the way. There we go. So I'm just gonna. If you want to talk to us a little bit about what how it's set up.
I put these on Instagram, and if one stuff would be like that, I just didn't cut them. I feel like it's on Facebook. I think everybody's awesome every day. You know, you work hard time to feel awesome. I got some more right here because these are, I like it. Anyway, eat more cake. You know, you gotta eat more cake. So this is my book. So you can see this, do the right place. And I'm right next to Bath Body, my favorite place. That's gonna take all my money.
All right. Okay, y'all. We out of here. I'm covering up the camera. All right, we gotta go.